Prime Minister Albanese, Prime Minister Kishida. It's a pleasure to welcome everyone to the Quad Leaders Summit. And Mr. President, it's a particular pleasure to hand it over to you for opening remarks.
Well, I say, my fellow leaders, welcome to Delaware. Welcome to Claymont, Delaware. It used to be a steel town here years ago. And welcome to the border of Wilmington, Delaware. And I'm really pleased that you were able to be in my home and see where I grew up. I got a chance to do that in Hiroshima, got a chance to do that in other places, and I'm glad you got to see it. You know, welcome. We're democracies. We're democracies who know how to get things done. That's why within the first days of my presidency, I reached out to each of you, each of your nations, to propose we elevate the Quad, make it even more consequential. 4 years later, our four countries are more strategically aligned than ever before. And today, we're announcing a series of initiatives to deliver real positive impact for the Indo-Pacific that includes providing new maritime technologies to our regional partners so they know what's happening in their waters, launching cooperation between Coast Guards for the first time, and expanding the Quad Fellowship to include students from Southeast Asia. So I want to thank you all again for being here. You've come a long way to get here, and I appreciate it. And while challenges will come, the world will change because the Quad is here to stay, I believe, here to stay. And I'm going to turn it over now to all of you, and I'd like to start by recognizing Prime Minister Modi.
Your Excellencies, President Biden, Prime Minister Kishida, and Prime Minister Albanese, it gives me immense pleasure to participate at this Quad Summit today with friends very early on in my third term. There cannot be a better place than President Biden's own hometown of Wilmington to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Quad. The way you are associated with this city and with Delaware as Amtrak Joe, your relationship with Quad also is somewhat similar. Under your leadership, in 2021, the first summit was held, and in such a short span of time, we have enhanced our cooperation in every sphere in ways unprecedented. Your personal role in this has been extremely important. I express my heartfelt gratitude to you for your firm commitment, your leadership, and your contribution towards the Quad. Friends, we are meeting at a time when the world is surrounded by conflicts and tension. At such a time, it is important for all of humanity that the members of the Quad move forward based on shared democratic values. We are not against anybody. All of us support a rules-based international order, respect for sovereignty and territorial integrity, and peaceful resolution of all disputes. A free, open, inclusive, and prosperous Indo-Pacific is our shared priority and shared commitment. We have together taken several positive and inclusive initiatives in areas such as health security, critical and emerging technologies, climate change, and capacity building. Our message is clear. Quad is here to stay, to assist, to partner, and to complement. Once again, my warmest greetings to President Biden and all friends present here. In 2025, we will be happy to host the Quad Leaders Summit in India. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Prime Minister. Now I'd like to hear from my good friend, Prime Minister Kishida. Over to you.
It is a pleasure to get together with the leaders of the Quad at the alma mater of Joe to discuss the future of the Indo-Pacific. May I express my gratitude to Joe's friendship for ourselves and for your leadership and hospitality, which demonstrates your emphasis on the Quad. During my tenure, I have consistently emphasized and underscored the efforts by the Quad. Following the last meeting held in my hometown of Hiroshima, this meeting, I believe, could not have been better suited for my last foreign visit as the Prime Minister. The security environment surrounding ourselves are becoming increasingly severe, and a free and open international order based on the rule of law is under threat. Under this backdrop, it is ever more important for us, the Quad, who share values such as freedom and democracy, to continue to demonstrate our firm commitment to our common vision of FOIP, the free and open Indo-Pacific, to the international community. In order to realize a FOIP, it is crucial to coordinate with the regional countries and to materialize our vision by concrete actions. I look forward to a fruitful discussion today so that we may listen to the voices of the regional countries, including ASEAN, South Asia, and the Pacific Islands, and to further promote practical cooperation that will be a genuine benefit for the region. Thank you.
Anthony's fine. Thank you, Mr. President. And can I thank you for giving us the honour of hosting us in this wonderful venue where you went to school, and for your very warm welcome here to your home state. I'm sure, I'm absolutely certain that my headmaster would be shocked that I find myself here as well. So it is absolutely delightful to be here amongst friends, and I thank you, Mr. President, for hosting us in your home state, your home school, and for giving us an insight into what's made you such an extraordinary world leader. And it's fantastic as well to be here, of course, with Prime Minister Kishida. We met earlier, and we certainly wish you well. And Prime Minister Modi will be hosting us next year, and I look forward to that as well. Unlike some international forums, the Quad it doesn't have a long history. That means it's not defined by tradition, but it also means it's not confined by it. It means that as it develops, it can evolve. And that is, I believe, what is happening. We represent, in this region, the fastest growing region of the world in human history. With that comes enormous opportunity, but also comes some challenges. Through the Quad, our 4 countries collaborate and we coordinate on the issues facing our communities, but the region as a whole. Through the Quad, we leverage our significant resources and expertise to contribute in meaningful ways to dealing with challenges facing countries in the region. And we ensure that we assert the view that national sovereignty is important, that security and stability is something that we strive for, as well as shared prosperity in our region. The Quad is about practical, meaningful outcomes in strategic areas ranging from clean energy and dealing with the challenge, but also the opportunity that climate change represents, health security to critical and emerging technologies, cyber resilience, infrastructure, maritime security, and of course counter-terrorism as well. We'll always be better off when like-minded countries and our four great democracies work together. All of this, the promise in the region, does depend on continued peace and stability and the wise management of strategic competition and disputes. Partnerships like the Quad are crucial, providing us with an avenue to discuss shared responsibilities and goals and strengthening the enduring relationships necessary for lasting stability, which is why we commit today to continue to work with our Indo-Pacific neighbours, our friends and our partners. So I think today we have some practical initiatives that we've been working on together. The sum of the four individual parts when it comes together mean that it's more effective, the work that we can do, and I look forward to some practical outcomes in the tradition that the Quad has created, and it's wonderful to be here, Mr. President.
Well, thank you very much.